Hey all, welcome to an introduction of sorts from my YouTube channel. This is Mad Eye's Geek Corner, Mad Eye Remark, if you will. And although it's kind of goofy, I got bored the other night and skip the details. Just give me the highlights. Bless me, Father, for I've sinned. Just a little something I drew up. But just to introduce myself to you all on YouTube, Facebook, or wherever else this might go to. My name's Mark. I am into just about anything geeky, as you can see, over both shoulders. I've got minis, I've got stitches, I've got pops and oversized pops, and I've got a. Yep, I don't know how to point with this thing. You think I know it by now, but I don't. Over this shoulder over here. There you go. Painting I did on a corkboard. But I'm about anything geeky. I love comic books, sci-fi, fantasy, just about anything you could possibly think of. I'm there. What am I gonna do with this channel, you might ask? Unboxing videos for Geek Fuel, for Loot Crate. I would have done Nerd Block too, but, well, if you're on YouTube, you kind of know what happened there, and, well, that idea is way, way out. Thank God I canceled what I did, because a lot of people got screwed over. But I've got just about anything you could possibly think of geek-wise in my collection. Well, just about. There are some things I'd really like to have, but of course, you don't need everything to prove yourself a geek. Not to do just a little bit of bragging, because this is going to be a short video. I'm going to show you a little bit of my room. Behind me, those are some of my exclusives. And some minis and cases. That's the top of my desk. Up behind here is some Stitch. And up there on the wall, if you notice, I got angry at a crappy box from Nerd Block, and I threw the little postcard that you get. And it's stuck there, and I don't know how to get it down. You keep turning. Some more minis and pops, and some more up there. Toward the Kim working thing? Oh, we're on the Enterprise.
Yes, sir. Why don't you come up here right now, in the flesh, and tell me what it is?
And all the way down here, some more minis, Walking Dead. Don't know what Princess Leia's doing there, but
They're on their way up now, sir. That's fine.
down here you can see my Harry Potter collection. Yes, with a name like Matt, you can't go beyond thinking I'm not a Harry Potter fan. Well, you got all kinds of stuff down here, postcards and bookmarks and pins and all kinds of figures. And behind here, you really can't see it too well, but in the purple there, those were Hallmark ornaments that they put out after the first movie came out. You've got a keychain thing that's still in the box. On either side, if you notice, I have two wands. That stick from Dumbledore and Sirius Black's. But now back to me. Let me just put this back right. I did jerry-rig my own little camera stand because, well, ordering one just did not work out. Wish.com. People love it. People hate it. I've only had like maybe 2-3 problems, if that, and they were like $2. Like I got it refunded. No big deal. But I put in for. I got a camera from my nephew when he had a different job at one point, and he gave me a webcam, which is one I'm using, really good Logitech, but it had no stand. It had no base to it to put it into. I figured, okay, I could get a tripod from Wish, just a little cheap little thing to keep me going for a little while. But yeah, well, that didn't work out very well. But this is what I've got. I just gotta use a little ingenuity, a Dremel set, and made myself a stand with a 5/16 dowel from Walmart, and a base that's supposed to be like an oval-sized plaque. Drilled a hole in it, put it into it, glued it down, got it stable. Hey, it works, right? Sometimes you don't need to spend a lot of this to do something, and that's one thing that's going to be for sure throughout this whole process of learning how to do things on YouTube and whatnot. That's what technology is about, learning every day. But my videos are going to be raw. They're not going to be technically advanced like some are. Some have things that fade in and fade out, and the little things. I got to give shout out. I'm going to give shout outs to my friends, Long Coat Mafia on podcasts. I think you can find them on Podbean, maybe iTunes. I have to check with them on that one. Chris Canithus and Chris Lumser. They're great guys, funny guys, total geek. If you need horror, look up Horror Geek on Facebook. You'll find Chris and his wife Crystal. It was really confusing. I stayed with them for a couple of days, and when I went down in 2008 to Baltimore Comic Con, in the same house there was a Chris, a Crystal, and another Chris. Not confusing at all. But like I said, raw. I'm gonna draw my own little signs. I got bored, and if you want to pause the video a little bit, you can see kind of stuff I'm into. I've got poetry, Harry Potter, Fallout, Destiny's in there, which I still haven't seen the movie, but hopefully soon. Love Stephen King stuff. Can't quite pan down enough, but there we go. Ah, oh, the way it looks, Pennywise is winking at you. Pennywise is Pennywise is winking at you. Sorry. Again, Paul, I'm not editing this at all, so gotta give a thumbs up for that one. But I'm into just about anything. I love comic books. Maybe not so much now that they're like $4 or $5 a piece, and sometimes more. But I like the old school things. I'm still a big fan of Spider-Man. Can't really see it too well, but I've got Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Crypto, Flash, and Green Lantern on one arm. And when going for the tattoos, my friend said, "Do you want to be a guinea pig?" I'm like, for what? He said, "To get a tattoo." I'm like, "Yeah, okay." It's like, "You have to ask your mother?" I'm like, "No." Not sure why she asked it, but she did. She has to cover all the bases. I was an adult. I could choose my own, but it was really nice. My first one was my Spider-Man tattoo. And then in a process of an 8 hours in one day, not all together, but I got the one arm done just in time to go to a convention in Philly where I showed off my arm to the likes of Jim Lee, Alex Ross, Andy and Adam Kubert, some pretty big names. And they all loved them, especially Alex and Jim, because their artwork is on my arm now. The Batman that's right here is actually a cover of one of the comics from the Hush storyline. The Alex Ross, there's two of his pieces on me, Wonder Woman and Flash. Jim Lee has the Green Lantern. My friend Tiff took a little image on the cover of a Green Lantern comic and blew it up on my arm. And it's awesome. But that's, I'm tattooed. I write poetry books. I've published 2. You can find them on Amazon with Bugs at Bedtime and Other Adventures, and from Postcards and Memories. Postcards and Memories is a little longer. The other one is a kid's. Bugs at Bedtime is basically a kid's book of poetry. Of course, read them at bedtime, things of that nature. They also make a really good shower kit by that. It's my introduction. I got to plug myself a little bit here. But I'm going to end it soon because I'm getting a little long in the tooth with this one, and I've got a Geek Feel unboxing video with them right after this one. But I'll also do videos and talk about not just unboxings, but toys from Dorbs to Pints to Harry Potter to regular pop figures. He is the law. And I want to note with Judge Dredd, supposedly they're trying to get Carl Urban to come back and do the TV series. I'm not sure who's going to be doing the TV series as far as like networks or something go. I'd rather see it I'd rather see it like on Showtime or HBO or something along those lines, so they could really get the gore part of it in. Because there's only so many things you can do on network TV, and Walking Dead has proven that. But they're also 6-inch pops. That's one of the mechs from Titanfall. Actually, Titanfall 2. But they've got Dorbs that are XL too. I've got Big Daddy. Got him on sale at GameStop. But I will be talking about toys of all different kinds. For ones I have, ones I like, I'll even go back and do probably do like an 80s kind of thing once in a while. Flashback to toys you had when you were a kid. What did you have? What did you want? That kind of deal. But I'm going to talk about a little bit of anything and everything. And I'll do movie reviews, I'll do book reviews, anything, especially movies that are into the geek thing, like Ready Player One that's coming out. Um, Wonder Woman's coming out on Blu-ray. Guardians just came out. Lion King just came out. Yes, I am a Disney fan too. If you can't tell from looking over the other shoulder here at Jeannie watching me from behind, it's a little bit of everything. But I'm gonna cut this off here, and wish everybody a good day, and see you soon.